play this. Where's the play button? Sorry, you guys. Oh, it's hiding right here. Okay. All right. Okay. So tonight we're going to talk about 3 really basic things of our business, and that is the 3 R's. So retailing, recruiting, and retaining our customers. All right. So first off, why do we retail? Retail is basically the backbone of our company and of our individual businesses. So it allows us to have that daily cash flow, and this is where we're able to, maybe pay our bills and do those day-to-day things with a little bit more ease because we have more cash flow coming in from our retail sales. So we shouldn't really have, when we start building a good customer base, we shouldn't really have any of those stressors anymore because we have a daily cash flow. So that's awesome. Then helping others. I mean, this is why we do what we do, right? I mean, some of us are here for the extra money. Some of us are not even here for that. We just want to help people. Some of us are here for all of it, and that's great. But really changing people's lives. And then just having confidence and belief in what we do. So when you go out and make a sale of any amount, I mean, it doesn't even really matter how much. I still get really jacked up when I sell somebody a canister of Formula One. But you go out there and you make that sale, and you know that you're affecting that person's life, and then you become more confident and you're building belief. And then that just kind of it's so weird how energy works, but that just makes you attracts more business to you, right? So, and then customer base, it gives you, retailing gives you a customer base to recruit from, so you can start building your royalties. And I think it is definitely, just from what I've experienced, it's definitely, I would say easiest, or it flows really naturally when you have somebody with excellent product results. Like, let's just take Catherine, since she's on here, and Catherine, 50 pounds down in 5 months, and then that just really naturally for her started to turn into a business, right? Because how could people not ask her what is going on? So so that is just so the more people we can help get incredible results, the more people that we have to potentially become coaches and start building our royalties. All right. And then we should always know the menu for building your for building our businesses. So, and you probably won't do all of these all the time, but you should know everything that's available to you. So of course we have our button, we have shake parties, grand opening parties, social media, ads, flyers, door hangers, pull tabs, invites, samples, and in-services where we go into the business and sample them the product. We have wellness evaluations, which is one of my favorites, weight loss challenges, fit clubs, 3-day trial packs, and nutrition clubs. So, so again, you're not going to be doing all of these, but it's good to maybe pick 2, maybe 3, but I would say pick one that's your solid one, and then another one that's going to be your other one that you do. I do fit clubs, and I do online weight loss challenges. Those are my 2 things that I love to do. But really just want to find whatever it is that you love to do, and then just tie Herbalife into it, and that's how you're really going to be successful in building your business, because you're just going to have fun. Okay, why recruit? So we work harder, not smarter. We work smarter, not harder, by recruiting. Why would you, what's so cool about our business is that we can leverage, right? Where it's all about leveraging our time. So if we have even just one other one of us out there doing what we do and talking, I can only talk so much in the 24 hours that I'm given every day, right? So how cool would it be if you could just multiply that and have that many more mouths talking for you while you are still building your business? So we need to take advantage and work smarter with this. And then tapping into other people's time, talents, and circle of influence. So like half the time, I feel like the people that I bring onto my team are so much more talented and have so many more connections, and like are just better at, not like better than me, but you know what I mean, like they can do stuff, like we have all different strengths, right? So that is so cool about building your business with people, because they're going to bring stuff to your team that like you didn't necessarily have going on, and then you guys just get stronger. So tapping into that is going to be great for your business. And then capitalizing on the marketing plan. Okay, so you can only get to a certain level, really world team, on your own, and then you need to start recruiting people to get to those higher levels, which is going to open up more income opportunities for you for those bonuses and all of that. Helping others, again, changing people's lives. So like sometimes we have to remind ourselves that, okay, yes, we're helping people with the products all day long, but then looking for those windows of opportunities, like who could really benefit from this opportunity. And sometimes I kind of want to be careful with that, because sometimes we get also to this kind of mindset of like, oh, this person like needs money, they could use this opportunity. Yes, you want to share it with them, but that might not necessarily be the person that's going to start a business. Okay, so like think, and it's just like opening your ears to those conversations when you're having conversations with people, listening, who sounds like for instance, there was this girl at Fit Camp the other day that actually Brittany invited into Fit Camp, and she was talking about starting up a franchise. And so it's like, oh, okay, ding, ding, ding. Like she has a business mindset. So we're going to plant some seeds with her about, our business opportunity. Not like necessarily be like, hey, do Herbalife, but just like letting her know that we do have a business opportunity. So keep your ears open for that. And then building your building your royalties. And just like before, building with our retailing, we want to recruit to start building royalties, which basically means we can start making an income, like a larger, like full-time income, doing the same amount of working hours during the day. So leveraging our time. How do I establish momentum to build royalties? Or I put RO, so royalty overrides. I don't know why. I guess because it was just, there wasn't a lot of space and thing. But how do I establish momentum to build royalties? And it's really simple, just getting people on the products, which is our backbone, and then getting them to the events, which is really like the heartbeat and the pulse of this business. Like it's just, you have to be there to be able to grow. And if you're not going, then nobody else is, nobody on your team that you could potentially recruit is going to go if you're not going. So we really need to show up for the events and be present there to build that momentum. And then, okay, retaining. So we have retail. Sorry, my brain is like a little bit bleh from today. Recruiting, and then retaining. So loyal customers for life, like your lifers, okay? And you really can have customers like this, which is pretty awesome. So there's a penny in the sale, but there is a fortune in the follow-up. And maybe you've heard that expression before. I think Jim Rohn, that's a Jim Rohn, I think. But we kind of hear that all the time in Herbalife, but like for real, there really is so much more fortune in just keeping up with that person and building that relationship and having them as a customer for potentially like the rest of your life. So weekly follow-up with customers, you want to be checking in without being annoying, but I usually check in like once a week with them. And then following, so for new people, and this is in our handbooks that we get with our distributor kit, following up with them on day 1, day 3, and day 7. That is really like I feel like that's just a really good system for a new person. Excuse me, but just, and there's actually like on my Herbalife and in your books, there are specific like scripts that you can say to follow up with them on day 1, day 3, and day 7. So that's pretty awesome. You don't even have to think about it. You just go and plug those little things that they have on my Herbalife right into your word board, and you're good to go. And then like set a reminder too, because sometimes it gets a little. You'll find a system that works for you, but actually like planning it out, putting it in your day planner or something that you're going to follow up with the people on day 1, 3, and 7. It's okay when you have like just maybe 1 or 2 people, but when you start to get more and more, it gets a little bit crazy. So finding a system that works for you to actually stay consistent with that is important. And then using containers. Excuse me, I gotta taste it. It's aloe water. That's what Liam calls it, aloe. Anyway, so using containers, like little like bucket holders. It's kind of like visual if you want to think about it like this. But having, we have our customer chats, our Facebook groups, challenges, and then the loyal customer program, which is available on my Herbalife through your Go Herbalife site. I like sometimes forget about that one, but that is such a good one to plug people in and keep them coming back from month to month. So there's lots of things you can do. And again, just like with the DMOs, I would say pick like 1 or 2 things and stick with that. So I think just having, 1 customer chat, and again, you'll find your system, but having those little containers to hold your people and keep them plugged in is going to be really, really key. Convert to preferred members and continue to treat them like gold. So the people who stick around the longest are usually our preferred members. I don't have a lot of, I have some, but I don't have a whole lot of customers that are just regular retail customers that come back every single month. But those preferred members, they have the membership, they have the discount, so they're the ones that are going to be more likely to place larger orders and on a more consistent basis. So you want to have those conversations and get them converted over so that they stay. Okay, and then September goals. Since it is September, we're in a brand new month, we get a fresh start. Lucky us. So just some things to maybe ask yourself or consider or think about. Have I written out my 90-day plan? Have I showed it to my sponsor? Like, have I verbalized it to somebody? Your sponsor's a good person because they probably care a lot about that. And am I putting it into action? Sometimes like we just write it down, then we don't really do it. Am I putting that into action and then just follow through with it, and you'll be golden. So also we want to make sure that we purchase our STS tickets for September STS. That's coming up for us this weekend actually in Charleston. And then commit to bringing a guest with you to the event, because that's like we talked about. Yes, you want to have your booty in that seat at the event, but what would be even better is having somebody that you brought next to you. And the events are so much more fun when you have somebody that you brought, because it's exciting for them. And I love showing new people the events. I'm so excited for Brittany. I don't know if Brittany's on, but Brittany has her STS ticket purchased and she is all ready to go for this Saturday. I'm super excited.
I'm here.
Yay! You made it on. I can't see anybody, so.
I know. I'm in the baby room. Baby had a meltdown. So I'm in the baby, so it's dark.
I hear you. I hear you. I cannot. You guys, I don't know if you can see how my little mouse is working like this, but I can't exit out of my screen, so I'm just stuck here sharing my screen. I was gonna stop sharing so I could see you, but I can't. Do you guys have anything you want to ask or share? Or Nikki, do you have anything that you want to share before we close out? You don't have to. That's okay. I'm totally stuck though. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's stop this share. Okay, I guess we lost Nikki. Well, not lost her, but she just is not. She's muted. Thank you guys for hopping on. I hope that you got a little bit of some nuggets out of that. Do you guys have anything that you are excited about or want to share? No, it's okay.
I'm excited for fall and fitness.
Yes, I'm excited for that too. Yeah, so we're gonna have a Rockin' Fit Club this month with our 3 days a week, and so we can really promote that. And then I'm gonna drop it in our chat again, our Diamond Mind chat, but we're going to be running the donut hole challenge. I don't know if you guys even saw about that, like saw our messages about that, but we're going to be putting together the details for that challenge. It's going to be a 7-day challenge, so we can plug people into that as well. But yeah, I'm excited for the fall. It's going to be really good, and I'm excited you're coming to STS this weekend, Brittany. It's going to be so cool.
I know, so am I.
Nikki, the friends video that you posted today of us, my first STS picture, or the picture of us from my first STS